What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about an interesting rumor on DMC1. Now, I want the franchise back. Everybody wants the franchise back, right? We kind of thought we would eventually just get a brand new game, right? And I do want to say this is one of those like he said, she said things. A person said it to somebody else, and that person's reporting it. It also, I think, originated on 4chan. So while I want this to be true, and while people are kind of picking this up, right, this is being spread around Twitter, and people sound pretty excited, which is good. I mean, I like excitement. I want DMC fans to be excited. I want to be excited. But I do just want us to all be kind of aware of where we're at, right? It's like a person removed, and it's also on 4chan. So I want it to be right, but just keep that in mind. All right, let's go over the actual rumor. An acquaintance of mine that is a gaming journalist showed yesterday on a private Discord server I'm in and said he heard that Capcom was working on a DMC1 remake and that EA was preparing some news regarding Need for Speed this week. He never leaked anything, so I was like, yeah, sure, bud, but turns out he was right. And EA did have news for Need for Speed today. So now I'm inclined to believe he is right, and there is a DMC1 remake in the works. So RE Engine, better graphics, reworked story, just like RE2, 3, and 4 remakes, and different camera angle, it seems. There's also this Virgil part. Also, apparently, Virgil's VA seems to tease that he is working on a new game. I think there could be a little bit more with that one. I think I saw somewhere where the rumor would be like they were asking him if he was able to do like the voice, like kind of go back in the vocal cords and whatnot. So again, like it is removed, but I mean, as people are kind of saying, this informant, right? This person that gave him the information, it could be like a Jason Schreier type. And we do know like some of these better leakers or insiders, right? These people that are out there, they sometimes leak the info to other people just to almost let the other people run with it, right? And sometimes you can be almost setting people up, but sometimes it could just be, doing them a solid, right? So I wonder if this is that situation where Schreier heard it or somebody, right? Somebody in the know heard it and then kind of passed it along to somebody else. That kind of has to be true if the rumor is true. That Need for Speed thing, that does give me hope, right, that this is correct. Because if you say two things are going to happen and then one actually does happen, okay, well now the likelihood of the other one happening is higher. However, the Need for Speed news was that the franchise isn't dead, but they're not working on it. Now, that is news, I guess, right? Like, I guess you literally have to classify that as news. But that was the news. EA came out and said, we're still going to do Need for Speed. It's still a franchise we're going to be working on. But everybody and their mom is working on Battlefield, right? So Need for Speed is kind of on hiatus for now. So it's like, that was news, but they're not like talking about a brand new game or anything. I guess that is something though that like if you predicted that or you knew that ahead of time, I mean that would give you more credibility, right? I mean I would love it. And I don't know, I feel like Capcom has been on such a roll. They're doing different franchises, they're bringing things back, right? Okami and other things. So it's like I do think they have their fingers on the pulse. I do think they kind of know what they need to, almost like two steps ahead, right? Where they're like, okay, we know people are going to be asking for DMC. We will eventually give them a brand new game, but what if we remade the older ones like we were already doing with Resident Evil, which has already proven to be popular and successful, right? I feel like they're just a company that's on it, right? And it's just making a lot of right decisions. So I hope it's right. I want it to be right, but of course, obviously there's no guarantee. Let me know what you guys think in the comments though. Make sure as always you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.